so far you should have practiced doing some turns yourself, going clockwise and anti-clockwise. Practice doing some different size of turns, so doing a quarter turn clockwise, trying a quarter turn anti-clockwise, and then also starting in different positions. So rather than facing maybe towards your screen every time, maybe you start facing the opposite direction to your screen and practicing doing some turns facing a different starting point too. Now what we're going to do is practice drawing what something will look like after it has turned. So your next job is to have a look at how it starts. So this arrow is pointing to the right, and we have the instructions. So we're going to draw what the arrow will look like in this box after a quarter turn clockwise. Now some of you might be able to visualize this already in your head, but it's really helpful to use something like a teddy or a pencil that you can imagine is the arrow. So luckily my dog looks quite similar to an arrow actually. So I'm going to imagine that his face is the pointy part of my arrow, and I'm going to turn my dog a quarter turn clockwise. So direction first, clockwise, and again it's easier if I stand this way actually, then so I'm facing the same way as him. Quarter turn clockwise, clockwise he's going to his right, so I know the arrow is going to be turning towards the bottom of the board, and a quarter turn, if I'm starting at the right, when I get to the next side of the board, that is a quarter turn. So with my dog as my arrow, I now know that my arrow is going to point facing downwards. So I'd like you to have a go at the examples on the PowerPoint, and then you can check the next slide to see if you're right.